to come in. They are working on like a training session for municipalities and planners and whatnot, so that when there are new subdivisions, how to disturb the ground the least, so that we don't encourage the spread of invasive species. So I spoke with Lyle, and there's some interest, so we're gonna get in touch with Lisa when things kind of settle down and see what we can do there. June 17th was a busy day. That was grad day, so I attended PSS grad, but earlier in the day I was in Headley for the 125th year celebration. I was in the parade there, and Councillor Elliott also came down for that. June 9th, I did another thing with the Princeton Secondary School. I was out with the grade 9 science class, and we went up to Swan Lake. June 20th, which was yesterday, we went up to Copper Mountain Mine for that merger. It was a pretty exciting day. And then today was the National Indigenous Peoples Day celebration down at Town Square. So that's my 2 weeks. Any questions? Okay. We will move on to correspondence action requested. We have a letter from UBCM child care resolution. It's asking us for a resolution, whereas the Ministry of Education and Child Care is responsible for BC's $10 a day child care program, and Child Care BC's growing system of universal child care has been life-changing for families. We demand with demand far outstripping supply, and whereas the current grant-based process to expand universal child care relies on grant applications to coordinate all aspects of design and implementation, and local and Indigenous governments and nonprofit organizations often lack the resources to successfully manage this process in accordance to the UBCM-funded child care needs assessment and action plans. Therefore, be it resolved that while the province continues to rely on individual grant applicants to plan and develop child care expansion, that instead the province provide multi-year funding to local and Indigenous governments and nonprofit organizations to support resources to coordinate this process. And be it further resolved that UBCM urged the Ministry of Education and Child Care to replace the current grant-based application process with a systematic expansion of universal child care that upholds obligations and supports the involvement of but does not rely on local and Indigenous governments and nonprofit organizations to coordinate design and implementation. And that is from Sharon Gregson, the Coalition of Child Care Advocates of BC from Vancouver. Comments, questions? Motion?
Make that motion, Mr. Mayor.
Did you have a comment?
I was just gonna ask on this. So it's a request for us to support this, for it to go to UBCM? Because the wording in it.
Yeah, so the coalition, yeah.
Okay.
It's up to you guys. Yeah, they want us to send us to the ministry. I guess they want us to send it to them and UBCM to.
And copy to UBCM for it to go. Yes, I'd have that then.
Yeah, you're going to second that? Dan?
I'll second.
Okay, Councillor Gould. Any other questions? All in favor? Carried. New business, Committee of the Whole meeting. We have a Committee of the Whole meeting scheduled for July 10th. Councillor Gould is at work that day, and I'm away. I'm actually taking 2 weeks off. The first time in 5 years, so.
Who will direct traffic? Who will fill the traffic?
You do. It's all on you. So I just want to know if you guys want to cancel it or if you want to postpone it till, we can postpone it to the week after.
We have council meetings anyway, don't we?
We have one
Before
on the
and
19th, yeah. Yeah, there's another regular meeting on the 19th, and in the afternoon we could always do the Committee of the Whole in the morning, or we can do it on the 17th or 18th.
I'd prefer on the 18th because then the 19th is regular meeting, but I go night shift just like tonight. I still gotta go to work.
And that's quarterly reports, right? Yeah, so. So I think we have to have it, because we need to be updated on what's going on. You just need to know which day you guys wanna move it to.
Yeah, the 18th would be fine if we do it the day before council meeting.
Okay.
Or, because
Does
you're
that work for
gone
you?
that,
Okay.
you're gone that whole week, right? The 11th?
Yeah,
Okay.
we've taken off till the
But you're back on the 18th?
14th. Yeah, I'll be back to work Monday morning.
Okay.
I'll have my phone with me, but I'm not gonna try to work. So you wanna do it the 18th, morning of the 18th?
Okay.
Does that work? 9:30, yeah. 9:30 on the July 18th. Give me a little.
Thank you.
Do you want a motion for that? I guess we have to, because it's a scheduled one. Do you wanna make a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, Council Gould is making a motion, seconder. Councilor McLean. Any questions, comments? All in favor? Carried. Thank you. With that, a motion to adjourn.
Okay.
Oh.
What process do I need to go? Do I need to make a motion to be able to direct staff to arrive at cost figures for Laurie Curry Way and then hand them to Minister of Finance to figure out how the different ways that we could pay for this in order to see if we can't get this moving?
Can you grab a mic?
So right now, we're waiting for a Crown grant approval for a portion of the road. It belongs to Crown. So as soon as we get approval from that, then we should be able to move forward. I don't know if you want to talk about the budget process of it, like where it sits at the budget.
So, yes, the financial plan at this moment is allocating the Laurie Curry Ward paving project under excess land sales. I can prepare a list of potential sources of funds for that capital project if you want to move forward with it, and present it at the next committee of the whole meeting for council's perusal. And if they want to change the direction of how the capital project is funded to expedite it, then we can put it forward for deliberation and potential approval at the next council meeting.
We need a quote first, wouldn't we? So essentially, we'd be bumping something else.
Not necessarily. The town has financial reserves, and the town has borrowing capabilities under the capital works provision of the community charter to be able to either finance or pay for these other reserves.
So then the first hurdle is to get that crown. And how long is that, do you think it's gonna take?
Well, it's been quite a while. When I reached out to them, they should find out something here fairly shortly. So it started with Jamie Umpleby, so it's been a while, but it takes two plus years.
Okay. So my suggestion is, once we find out about that, then have staff report back to us. Once you have that, can we get some quotes on what it would cost, and then we can just bring it back to council for discussion?
Alrighty.
I don't think we need a motion for that, do we? Okay, anything else? Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Plain, Gould, all in favor? Carried.